This is the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month. When I was young, it was Armistice Day. Today, it's Veterans Day. I still hold both of those very true to my heart, because today, when we think of Armistice Day, there's only one American still living in West Virginia, still going good. To me, that's something to behold. On behalf of the Veterans Memorial Committee, I welcome you this morning, and we appreciate all that has been done by the citizens of Clinton County. It's a great day for Clinton County to see this many people of the greatest county of the 88 turn out for this occasion.
As a county commissioner, we get all kinds of ideas and suggestions. And 3 years ago, almost to the day, certainly to the month, Ray Souter, the Director of Veteran Service, and Cliff Rosenberger, a local resident, came to us in one of our sessions and just brought the idea of having a Veterans Memorial made for all Clinton County veterans. We had veterans memorials throughout the county, but no one place that honored all veterans memorial. And we talked about it, and you'll thank them for coming. And when they left, I left the office and went right over to the Veteran Services Commission office, where Ray works, and we talked about it. And I said, Ray, this isn't going to happen unless we make it happen. We have to meet, we have to work. And I said, it's going to take a lot of time, but we can get this done. And if you guys are committed to it, if you're really committed to it, we'll do it.
Well, I'm Cliff Rosenberger. And I'm Ray Souter. And basically 3 years ago, I came to Ray's office and brought up to him the idea of what about getting together to do a Veterans Memorial like this to honor all our veterans. Basically, it stemmed much from my part from meeting with the family of Stephen Conover from my experience with them during the 04 campaign cycle, really. So I came to Ray and asked him, how can we get this started? And Ray was instrumental in telling us, okay, here's what we need to do, where we need to go. And we went to the county commission and pretty well presented it, a monument and a memorial that can be represented for everybody. But it had to speak to everybody and it had to speak to the community. And really, Ray was just my partner in crime. And that's pretty well how it happened. I went from there. But Ray's been here to battle through the rest.
I was on the committee, of course. I was in the first night that Randy Riley called me and he wanted to know if I was interested in such a thing. And I said, heck yes, we're way past due. I said, the idea that we're 30 years behind time, so let's get started on it. So we did. This means a lot to me because I grew up with the World War II guys. We were in high school together. Like the story I told here today, we skipped school when I was a freshman, and I skipped with a bunch of seniors. And those guys went on. 5 of them went to Iwo Jima, 2 of them were killed, and 1 was wounded, and the other 2 come home unscathed. So, I grew up with those guys. I grew up with World War II, and I looked at these guys as, well, they were my heroes. They still are here today.
Yes, this is Ohio Governor Ted Strickland. I'm really happy to be here in Wilmington, Ohio at the dedication of this wonderful memorial. This is a very special day for this community because it's come together. They've worked together and they've created this lasting memorial to the service of all the veterans from this great county. The atmosphere here today is one of celebration, but it's also one of remembrance. And I've heard lots of stories today from old veterans and young veterans regarding their experiences, what the service in our military has meant to them, the sacrifices that have been made. I met a gentleman here today who spent nearly 8 years in a prisoner of war camp during the Vietnam era. So this memorial represents a great deal of sacrifice, but it also represents the love and the honor that this community has toward its veterans. And it's a wonderful event, it's a wonderful place, and I encourage everyone to come here and spend time here reflecting upon the sacrifices that have been made by our veterans for all the rest of us. Thank you.
I think it's important for everybody to, first of all, for the veterans, just to thank you, in a place of memory and remembrance, and a place to revere all their sacrifices. And it's important for folks locally here to see what the sacrifices, and read these letters from Clinton County veterans. And I think making that connection with the past will also make us stronger in the future. So.
I'm Dennis Haas. I'm Sergeant, U.S. Air Force. This is awesome. I'm an active member in the American Legion, and what this does for us is it brings a little bit of heart to you.